Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how to crochet a bow, I guess, like if you wanted to tie a bow or a bow tie or something like that. I'm just going to make a quick small bow for you here. You can attach bows to headbands, or you can make really large bows. You can make bow ties. They're really cute, so they're very versatile too. So I'm just going to use Red Heart polyester yarn. I use Super Saver yarn, but you can use any color, any type of yarn you want, and you can use any type of hook you want. But for this one, I'm going to use an H hook, or a 5mm hook. So this pattern is going to be specifically using an H hook and 4-ply yarn. And I'm going to be attaching my bow to a headband that I previously crocheted. It's just, I just did 10 rows of single crochet in a straight line, kind of like how you make a scarf, and then I just attached them by sewing the seam, and that is where I'm going to put the bow, so it's actually going to be seamless, which is going to look really nice. So I'll show you that later, but let's start with the bow. First off, do a slip knot. If you're unsure how to make a slip knot, there are other videos out there for you to learn. And chain 40 with your yarn. So I'll do 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So just do enough chains till you get to 40, and then I'll meet you back up when I have 40 chains. Alright, so I have 40 chains. If you don't want your bow to be this large, or if you want a larger bow, just chain more or chain less. To know how big your bow is going to be, just fold this in half, and you will know that the bow is going to be this large, and this will be the center of the bow, so it's going to come out looking like this in the end. So this is a great size for my bow that's going to fit on the headband, so I'm just going to stop at 40 chains. But if you want a tiny bow, especially for a girl minion hat, you would only have to chain 25, and that would be a really tiny bow, which is perfect. So it's all up to you how you see, how you want your bow to be. So what we're going to do now is, without turning the chain, without twisting it at all, we're going to bring the beginning back to the hook, and we're going to single crochet into that first chain we made. Okay, so no slip stitching, nothing, just crocheting a single crochet into that first one like that, and let your straggler be down here, and then single crochet all the way around, just like so. So just insert your hook into the chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Insert your hook. The first round is the most difficult, trying to get it into the chain, but once you get going, it's much easier. So do that all the way around, and I'll meet you back up when we're coming back to the beginning, and I'll show you the next steps. Okay, so I'm coming back around, and we don't want to slip stitch or attach. We just want to continuously go in a circle, and at this point, when you come back to the beginning, you just want to work in the back loops now of this single crochet that you made, that row of single crochets you made. Just make a single crochet in the back loop only. First off, this helps because you'll know where you started and where you stopped, and you won't need a stitch marker, and you can count your rows very fast. This is one row, I'm working on the second row, and you need to work up 12 rows for this specific bow. Now you can be the judge of your bow if you want it a thicker bow or a skinny bow. on this specific bow, I like to do 12 rows, or even 11 rows would be fine, but 12 rounds, I guess, going around. This is 1, you can see this is 2, then that would be good for this size. And don't fasten off at the end. I'll show you how to make your bow look like a bow. It just basically looks like a tube when you get far enough. So keep working on it, and I'll meet you back up when I have done my 12 rounds. Alright, so I have made my 12 rounds. Notice that I have worked in the back stitch, the back loop of each stitch. So I kept going in the back side. See, there's 2 right here, and you want to work in the back loop. So make sure you're doing that for all the stitches around, and just inserting it in the back loop and making your single crochet. So you want to do that for all the rounds, so it makes this nice striped design, which is really cool, almost like ribbing effect. And you can easily count your rows. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that came all the way around up to here. And now we are ready to fasten off. So what we're going to do is make a slip stitch into the next stitch, and you actually do want to go under both loops for this very last section here. Go under both loops, yarn over and pull through, and then pull through again and pull tight. And then you want to measure, or you really don't have to measure, just make sure that the string that you're going to fasten off is about 4 feet. I would say 4 feet is more than plenty. And snap it off there, and then pull that all through on that slip stitch. Pull that all through. So you made that tight slip stitch, and there, and pull tight, and that is fastened off. Okay, you're like, what the heck, that does not look like a bow. Well, obviously not. So what we're going to do is, I like to take the straggler and put it inside, just fold it inside underneath like this. And then usually bows are folded, so what you want to do is just push on this middle on the other side, and then pinch that together and fold it again. So kind of make like 4 or 3 folds, I guess. 1, 2, and 3 down that center, and make sure that your fasten off is right in the center of this. You don't want it over to the side or anything. You want it down the center. Make sure everything is lined up in the center, and then make your fold. So just how I made it like that, that's going to be the back side. And then when you fold it forward, or hold it like this, you'll see that that is making a bow shape on each side. So with the straggler, this long straggler we have, we're just going to wrap, and wrapping from the back side forward, we're just going to wrap it and pull really tight, and eventually you can just let go, and you can see that your bow is being made. And just keep wrapping really tight and make your bow look good. You'll have to just eyeball it on how you want to make it look, and make sure that middle is really tight. I've wrapped mine like 100 times. Probably like 20 or 30 times is good. And then just so you have at least 2 feet of excess, or not even, maybe 12 inches. 1 foot excess of, so that you can sew it onto your headband or something. So there's my bow. Oh, it looks so cute. Alright, so get your headband or whatever you're going to be putting it on. I made my headband earlier, like I had said, and I just did, I chained 70. I chained 70, and I used the H size hook and chain 70 and just did rows. This was actually apart, so I just did rows of it, and then I folded it up and together like this, and I sewed this together and made my headband. So I do not have a tutorial on that, but it's fairly simple. So now we want to attach this onto our headband like so. So what I'm going to do is bend my headband, kind of like how I bent the bow, because I'm going to wrap this around, go through the headband and pull through, and just pull it tight. And it should attach itself tightly and secure. We will be tying this, so and make sure that your bow, I have some bumpy stuff here, so I want to make sure that's tucked in and everything looks very neat. You want it to look very neat. So I'm just wrapping this and keep wrapping this around the headband itself and around the bow. And you can do that, and then once you feel like, okay, I've wrapped it enough and you only have a few inches left, you're going to need your yarn needle, and we're going to go underneath the gray yarn but not through the black headband. Okay, so we're just gonna wrap around the yarn around itself basically. So I didn't put the yarn in my needle. Okay, so go underneath in the back side, where the inside of the headband here, and pull really tight and make sure your bow looks good. And then do that again, same direction, same everything right here. And don't pull that all the way though. We're going to go through that with our needle and make a knot really tight so that it is secure. Okay, and then we're going to do that same thing once more. So go in through there, 1 and 2, and in through that loop and pull tight. That should be secure enough. Then we're going to go on the side of the strap here. You see this gray here? We're going to go on this side, or it wouldn't really matter, you can go on this side too. But just go really close to it and puncture through. It'll be a little difficult. You just want to hide this straggler basically. And then I'm going into the inside of the bow, right here, and you can see that my needle is going through here. I'm just going to pull tight, let go of that, and then cut your yarn, but cut it close enough, but not too close where it could unravel, but close enough that it's not going to look like a straggler or anything. It'll be hidden inside of the bow. And there you have it. A big, nice bow on your headband. Fabulous. So I hope this tutorial helped you out and made you learn something new. And if you have any questions regarding how big the bow is, or how to make a bow, or any other crochet questions, you can leave a comment on this post. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more crochet videos, tutorials, and if you do not crochet and you want to just buy this or any other crocheted item, check out my Etsy shop. I do sell these. Oh, and one other thing I wanted to mention, making bows, they are so much fun, and if you have fun, they're great, you know, for scrap yarn, or any type of yarn, really. They're really fun to make. If you make a ton of them, there is an organization called Bow Dazzle, and they're out of Texas, USA, and you can donate bows for patients, for young women, young girls going through chemotherapy. And you can donate bows to them for helping them out. And I did once, and they're a great organization, so just a little plug there. But or just make bows for all your friends and family members. They're just so much fun. You can make bow ties for the guys in the family, hair bows for the girls, and just have fun with it. So I want to thank the videographer for videotaping and editing this video and providing it to you on YouTube. And like I said, make sure to like and subscribe and comment to this video. Thank you so much.